When the new recruit was on a field training exercise, he found something strange. Every few yards, there was a tree with a mysterious symbol carved into it. Curious, he followed the symbols deeper into the forest and unexpectedly discovered a group of armed men. Just as the new recruit was about to get closer for some reconnaissance, the squad leader suddenly appeared, signaled for him to be quiet, and then quickly hid. Those butterfly symbols were the secret markers of the Rattlesnake Special Forces. So, it was likely that some of the armed men were former Rattlesnake Special Forces soldiers. For safety reasons, the squad leader called off the field training and brought all the new recruits back to the base. He then assigned a group of experienced soldiers to keep an eye on the armed men in the woods. Next, the squad leader called in the soldier who wore glasses and was good with computers. He asked him to gather as much information as he could about the Rattlesnake Special Forces. Soon, the soldier with glasses found out that the leader of the armed group, codenamed One-Armed, was a former Rattlesnake Special Forces soldier. This man had been hunted 20 years ago for smuggling, but he had escaped to another country. Now he had dared to show up again. The squad leader quickly reported the situation to the deputy commander of the military district. Before long, the higher-ups approved the operation to capture the armed group. Soon, all the soldiers of the Snow Eagle Brigade had gathered. Their target was the hideout of One-Armed. With the deputy commander's order, the capture operation officially began. At that moment, One-Armed and his group were in the middle of a smuggling deal. They had no idea they were being watched. Back at the hideout, the men received a message from their boss and started packing to go to a processing point outside the country. Just then, one of the men needed to go to the bathroom. As he walked away, a Special Forces soldier who had sneaked up quietly knocked him to the ground. When his partners had finished loading the goods and he still hadn't come back, they decided to go look for him, but they were also taken down by the soldiers lying in ambush. One of them was punched to the ground. But at that moment, one of the men saw something strange in the rearview mirror. He pretended to be calm, took a few steps, and then suddenly turned around and fired his gun. A fierce gunfight broke out between the two sides. In the chaos, a man in black was shot in the buttocks. While he was shouting in pain, a soldier under the car stabbed his foot and then grabbed his leg, pulling him to the ground. Before long, all the men were under control. The veterans of the Snow Eagle Brigade were already lying in ambush on the path the armed men would have to take. The company commander was with the new recruits at the final ambush point. His face was very serious. This was the new recruit's first time in real combat. And before the operation, the brigade commander had given him a strict order. He had to bring back the entire new recruit company, just as he had taken them out, without losing a single one. Do you think they will be able to complete this capture mission successfully?